Excuse me. Yes. What's up, everybody, and welcome to my TNA Impact Wrestling review. A lot of big things on the show tonight. Still in Chicago, Illinois, as we're at the Sears Center. Starting off with Hulk Hogan, talking about the war. What are they gonna do about this against Aces and Eights? That's now catastrophic warfare. And he called out some people that were beat down last week. He called on Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Magnus, and Jeff Hardy. And they talked about who was going to be the next #1 contender for the title shot. Even though Jeff Hardy should already have a automatic title shot, Jeff Hardy said he should be the #1 contender. He already should be, because he lost the match at Lockdown, so he should get an automatic title shot. But Hulk Hogan said, I made the mistake last time of picking the #1 contender, so it'll be a 4-way. And a 4-way between Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Magnus, and Jeff Hardy. Why is this match happening? I don't know. Jeff Hardy should already have a title shot, but if they gotta do it like that, they gotta do it like that. And now we got tonight explaining the entire plan by Bully Ray of the entire Aces and Eights of how it started. This goes all the way back at the Bound for Glory series, back to when Sting was first inducted into the Hall of Fame. How Bully Ray racked up points, how James Storm was blamed, how they brought in guys like Mike Knox and Luke Gallows. Probably wrong from WWE, but they were wrong from people. And they talked about the plan. And Plan A kind of failed because Jeff Hardy won the Bound for Glory Series tournament, and that knocked him off. Because he put the blame on Storm, and noticed that Aces and Eights never touched Bully Ray that much. But they went after the TNA roster. So, that was Plan A of the plan. Tag team titles on the line. Bobby Roode and Austin Aries went against Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez. It was a good match. The crowd felt a little bit dead, but it was a good match kind of going into the end. Bad Influence kind of came out and interfered, distracting Chavo and them. Aries pulled off the roll-up pin. They still retain the titles. Then Bad Influence attacked Bobby Roode and Austin Aries. Probably be a heel versus heel tag team match it's going to look like. And they played an X Division video showing the history of the X Division, how it's going to get over now. The new generation of the X Division. And as they had the title on the line tonight, Sanjay Dutt, which hasn't really been seen TNA a long time, went against Zema Ion and Kenny King. And I really enjoyed this match. Dutt kind of put a little bit of you know, a bit of botches, but it was a really good match. And Kenny King still retained the title, hit the blockbuster on Sanjay Dutt. So I really did enjoy the match. Really a lot of cool spots out there. Very enjoyable to watch. And as we went into Plan B of Bully Ray's plan, how Joseph Parks was bait. He was nothing but bait most of the time. And how Hogan fell for it, and Sting, and how Devon was also involved. How Devon joined Aces and Eights after everybody thought he was fired from TNA, after he had, say, he would have Hogan's back. And then him and Sting, he got over to Sting, teaming with him at Bound for Glory. And how Anderson, they didn't help Anderson. That's why he joined Aces and Eights. And the tables and everything. Giving him the privilege to use the tables, because they were the Dudleys and everything, but Sting was the partner. And Sting pretty much went on to Hulk Hogan, telling him he wants Bully Ray. But Hogan says, pretty much Sting is proud. He pretty much explained what Sting did in WCW. Hide in the rafters, didn't come out, and didn't say anything until anything happened. This isn't NWO, okay? I don't know why Bully Ray tried to give a better NWO last week. I don't know why, but pretty much going on to the feud with Terrence Terrell, Gail Kimnian. And Brooke Hogan came out and says your duties as referee is over, but she is now signed as a knockout, and people kind of chanted Terrence Terrell a little. So she pretty much brought with Gail Kimnian. Bully Ray showed out of nowhere in the ring, and Brooke walked away from him. Didn't want anything to do with Bully Ray. And Bully Ray said, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" He pretty much said. So yeah. And as we got more of the plan, how they got Garrett Bischoff to do that. As they were already trying to focus on getting rid of Eric Bischoff, it was on Garrett Bischoff then. And, oh guys, this is a very long plan if you ask me. Going to West Briscoe, bringing him in the company, and Gut Check, and how D'Lo Brown was the inside man in the company, and more guys just kept joining Aces and Eights. And the wedding, saying like, you gotta take a few beatings just to make it in. It could have looked fake, but it was he had to take a few beatings. And now Taz, what purpose does Taz really even have in Aces and Eights? He just commentates. Why? I don't know. So this is a long plan. And Joseph Parks went against Matt Morgan. Morgan won, saying he, as the announcer says, he's cleaning up Hulk Hogan's mistakes in TNA. He might as well just join Aces and Eights then, if he's coming to clean up Hulk Hogan's mistakes in TNA. AJ Styles came out. Mike Tenay was going to interview him, but Taz interrupted him. Sounded like maybe you should join Aces and Eights, because AJ just sat there. He just stood there with his hood on, looking, and James Storm came out saying the old AJ wouldn't do this. He would talk, and AJ pretty much looked, and he walked away, leaving Storm and everyone puzzled. Why doesn't AJ Styles say anything? Yeah, it was a good segment, so I guess AJ may not be saying nothing until the next couple of weeks, since the crowd pretty much chanted knock him out to James Storm. They're trying to hug it out. I'm not sure. So yeah, and as we got into the final parts of the plan with Bully Ray, pretty much Hogan, Brooke, the wedding, lockdown, a very long plan since like what, July or August, I believe. But I'm glad most of this plan was explained in the TNA, how they did this. So they addressed everything that was mostly addressed. Most of the plot holes were filled. How everyone joined Aces and Eights. How this plan was made. Who was involved. Who was blamed. What Bound for Glory had to do with it. With the title shots. Pay-per-views. Everything. And this is where we are today, where Bully Ray now runs Aces and Eights as the president. Fatal 4-Way. #1 contender for the TNA Heavyweight title. Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, and Magnus. Real good match. I really enjoyed it. It was a good match. Jeff Hardy pretty much picked up the win. Swanton Bomber with Samoa Joe. Didn't really make much sense of why this match needed to happen. Jeff Hardy was already the #1 contender in the first place. It's in his contract. You get an automatic rematch clause. So, yeah. So, why this match happened, I don't know. But I'm going to end this review pretty much right here of TNA. Once again, you know it's me, the H-double-O-D, coming up with the news and reviews. Today, we got done with TNA. And I will see you guys later. Okay, so I'm out of here. So once again, you know what I am, you know what I do. Keep watching the show, subscribing. Well, subscribing. Probably only about 3 to 2 weeks away from WrestleMania. I will see you guys later. I'm out of here. Peace. 2 words for ya.